Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So, look at that. That's 2 days in a row now we've been able to do Fate. That's actually amazing. Didn't have to cancel or anything today. Potentially may end early. Depends how long this mission takes to do and start. So I have a few things I need to do. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm doing my thing that I did with the audio again. I changed one option, so presumably that will do it. I hope. We'll find out. I'll find out, yeah, in a bit. If it becomes too much for me, I'll just make it go back to how it was and just deal with the fucking audio delay. Which, whatever, is what it is, I guess. Could also just potentially look into a new capture card. That's also a thing I could do. But, whatever. I mean, this capture card is going on 4 or 5 years old now. But, meh, still does its job. Yeah. So, yeah, we're just gonna continue Fate Extella. Continue at the very least, the next mission. What happened the last time we went through? We were still kept in the cage by Giant Altera. And she's, like, trying to sort of be nice to us. Like, she's trying to give us food and stuff and trying to be courteous. I mean, at the same time, she's keeping us in a cage, so, getting a little bit of mixed signals there. Elizabeth comes in to kind of taunt both of us. But before Liz can even bother doing anything of any actual note, an alarm goes off, meaning the Moon Cell has summoned more top servants to try to get at Titan Altera. And apparently they sent 2. We ran into the first one, Jeanne d'Arc, Joan of Arc, Ruler. We weren't helping Altera. We weren't giving her backup with, magic and stuff that we could do to, heal her and shit. Because, yeah, I'm your prisoner. I'm not going to support you in destroying humanity. No, that ain't happening. So we fight good old Ruler, and win, and then the second top servant shows up. It was Gilgamesh. He attacked everybody. Just everybody. The Moon Cell didn't summon him. He summoned himself. He decided to see what was going on, and, wanted to fight Altera because, you're vastly outnumbered, overpowered, but you still want to raise your sword to me. Interesting. He poisons Altera partway through, and we kind of decide in that moment to help her out and heal her poison, and decide from then on to actually fully fucking help her. Gilgamesh stops the battle, and is like, that was fun, interesting, I'm not gonna kill you, because actually, when you were the Titan on Earth, you spared my father, so we made a contract that because you spared him, I will help you out one time. I have to fulfill a contract my dumbass father made thousands of years ago. So, I'm gonna be your second in command now. I'm not gonna listen to anything you say, I'm just gonna be your second in command of your armies. That was it. And also Ruler joined us. Smaller Altera that actually fights was actually a little more shy and thankful that we actually helped her out. And Titan Altera was very embarrassed. Even going so far after we did a little bit of pushing to say, we're gonna support you, I'm gonna be your master, even if you're the one in charge in a way, I will still help you in a master's capacity. So please don't let me sleep in a cage anymore. And she's like, okay, give me a day and I'll change the cage into something more comfortable, please. I don't really have the time to switch it around. Which, whatever, it's fine. So yeah, that's where we left off. Now Altera has a bit of an army. She's got herself, Iskandar the Conqueror, Jeanne d'Arc, and Gilgamesh of Uruk. So the King of Conquerors, the Holy Maiden, and the King of Heroes. Quite the A-class group. So we're going to continue on from Altera's arc and like story here and just keep on trucking. God damn it, she's fucking massive. That might be the best thing I need right now. I don't know. It's got poison resist, heal, defense, charge. No, okay, that'll deal with specific traps. For appeal, cure, resist flame. What do I currently have on, actually? What am I? What am? Oh, prisoner's clothes. Oh, that's what I'm wearing, huh? Yeah, no, we're changing that. We're definitely changing that. Heal, decoy, cure alls. Jesus Christ. I don't know how to feel about the ones with mystery skills on them. Though I'd want to use the ones that are, you know, better, like the B classes. B and above. Yeah, let's go with this, I guess. And we'll equip it. Cool. What do we got new here? Instance. Oh yeah, this stuff. Alright, how do we want to make Altera stronger right now? I'll probably make her stronger by just literally making her stronger. Attack power increases with number of KOs. Oh my god, so the more shit little baddies I kill, the better she'll get. Okay. Let's go with that. Why not? Oh, okay. We have a bond with Iskandar already. Alright, let's talk to Altera, just to get a little bit of story stuff out of the way. Pseudo-story. Oh my god, she's adorable when she's flustered. Of course. I have no memories at all right now, so I'll take what I can get. Besides, I feel like a few things have already gone over my head, and I'm kind of curious about them. How you be so big? What's the body paint? Yeah, what's the body paint? Let's find out the body paint. Yeah, all the lines and stuff. Oh. Already it started to crackle down. How'd you get to be so big?
それが私の基本条件であり、私が生まれた星での常識でしたから。
Okay, so they're just all naturally that big.
その中でも私は特別。あなたたち風に言えば王族でしょうか。
Of course you're royalty.
かつて私がいた星における最高の素体として追加機能が与えられています。それが巨神化とも言うべき特殊スキルです。これは文明を破壊するために巨神と化す力、私の基本設計です。私の手で破壊した地層、建造物、生態系、文明という概念を量子情報として吸収し巨大化していくパッシブスキルに相当します。
Okay. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just kind of dicking around with the settings still. Yeah, firmware is fine. So, yeah, I don't know why it's still does that. I wish I did. Okay, what if I open 4K? I'll have game capture going and 4K capture at the same time. This is gonna be a fucking mess. Or is there too many things now? Okay, I didn't like that I opened the other one. Yeah, I did not like that I opened the other one at all. Huh. You know what? I'm just gonna monitor now. I'm just gonna do monitoring. I think I'm gonna have to just do fucking what's it called? I'm gonna have to get a better capture card, I think. They'll just have better pass-through and stuff. So that does not happen. Alright, we'll monitor output. Just hope for the best. I didn't know such a terrifyingly passive skill existed. The more she destroys, the bigger she grows? Just how big will she get? I kind of want to imagine it, but at the same time I don't.
さらに付加効果として原生生物にもこの巨大化現象は伝播します。
Okay.
14000年前の折には地上の原生生物たちにもこの能力を付加して破壊の軍勢として刺激しました。
So, since I'm close to you now, would that affect me?
いいえ地生体には効果がないのです。文明を壊すものが文明を成長させてしまっては
Of
本
course.
末転倒でしょ。
Of course.
それに私の巨大化スキルはウイルスのようなものです。過去原生生物たちは巨大化しながら次々と崩壊していきました。
Okay, so they get a temporary buff, but then they break down because they can't handle it. Okay, I guess that's fair.
短命になってしまうのです。生命のあり方を歪めてしまうから。
What's Sephar?
セファールは簡単に言えば私のことです。白い巨人、優勢の先兵、電脳体として存在しているという点で月のサーバントたちと似通っていますが、根本的には異なるものです。ムーンセルで召喚されたサーバントには不可能なことですが、私は地上にアバターを送り込めますし、スキルとして定義される能力も あなたたちにとっては異質でしょうね。例えば魔力吸収スキル、これは人工物を破壊し、その量子を吸収して成長することを可能とします。
You already explained that. Man-made things? So she absorbs spiritrons from buildings and machines?
ええ、そういったものも含みます。およそあらゆる術式で加工された魔力を自在に吸収するのです。ここでいう術式とは技術、知識、文明。
So anything built by a sentient being in some way, in some fashion other than another sentient being, she can destroy and absorb. Interesting.
生体によって加工されたあらゆる力、万象すべてを栄養源として吸収します。
So she feeds on civilization. Literally. And she explained it so casually, like describing what's for dinner.
地上に送り込む分身も同じです。分身としての白い巨人、セファールも同様に魔力吸収スキルを有しています。地上に現れたセファールはムーンセルから送信された私のデータをもとに地上の量子で構成されたマテリアルボディです。効率的に効果的に地上に権限した私は文明あんなにお話をしたかったのにちょっぴり疲れてしまいました。きっとこんなにたくさんの質問をされるのは初めてだったからですね。それとも誰かに質問されること自体が初めてかもしれないですね。今日のあなたはとっても好奇心旺盛ですね。でもこの辺りにしませんか？
Okay.
続きはまた次の戦いの後にでも。
Okay. Alright. Rest and progress to the next story bit. Perfect. Today really tired me out. I'm not just fatigued from using code casts, but also from channeling mana to hero Altera. I'll eat a lot to help my mana, and then I'll just have to sleep to give my mind a rest. Do I technically have a mind? No, of course I have to. No human could exist without one. Even a digital shell has a mind and a soul. Then again, my amnesia can't possibly be natural. If my mind and soul were missing somehow, it wouldn't surprise me. In any case, I should try to process my thoughts a little bit before I close my eyes. About the Umbral Star as well as Altera. Before today's battle, she said her duty was to conquer the Moon Cell and manifest on Earth, then destroy all civilization. But that's a little different from what Archimedes said. He wanted to interfere with the Moon Cell and call forth the Umbral Star. Yes, he definitely... Well, both of them want to control the Moon Cell, but maybe they differ on the details. Wait just a minute. Who's Archimedes? Oh boy, that's Akarna. I think I know who we're going for first. Do I speak to Altera or just get into the fight? Do I speak to Altera or get into the fight? What, we have more info? Oh yeah. We got Gil and Jean on our side. That's our wonderful team. Alright, we'll talk to Altera quick.
14000年前の以前にも言った通り、私はセファールと呼ばれるものです。優勢から落とされた戦兵、白い巨人。この説明では足りないということでしょうか?
I guess. She did explain it when we first met. But there's something I'm not getting, or at least it doesn't feel real to me. Because she looks so much like a human. She's nothing like what I imagine an alien from outer space would look like. You know, fate will tell you they all gotta look like that. They're all gotta look human in some way because, I don't know, they gotta make them profitable to waifu them out. Although it could just be that I'm just not that imaginative.
ではそうですね。どこまで語れば納得されるのかはわかりませんが、かいつまんで説明しますね。わからないところがあったら遠慮なく言ってください。まず14000年前、優勢から落とされた本来の私は疑似量子で構成された存在でした。
So our makeup is the same as a servant in principle. Servants are summoned onto Seraph using data downloaded from the Throne of Heroes and are built with Spiritrons. But she wasn't made on the moon cell. It sounds like she was made on the Umbral star, right?
はい、優勢で作られたというのは正しくはありませんが、初めから疑似量子体として生まれたものです。私はデータ上でのみ生命として認識されるもの。地上の人々から見れば情報体に過ぎません。
Okay.
ですから地上で活動するためにはこの私のデータを地上に再現したもの。私がここへ落下したのはそのためです。ムーンセルの機能を掌握して地上殲滅のための分身を作り出して。
In other words, she used the moon cell like a 3D printer?
はい、そうですね。
Okay.
かなり正解に近いと思います。そうして私は白い巨人として地上の何もかもを焼き払いました。自然を、生物を、そして何よりも文明を。かりそめの分身が息絶えて崩れ去る瞬間まで。それが私の存在意義です。セファールという破壊機械が稼働する理由です。私も同じです。
Ooh. Ooh, what's gonna bring her bond up? Shit. That sounds kind of depressing. Will you do the same thing this time? Taking a chance. Damn it, it was the depressing part. Fuck.
私は優勢の先兵としてこの中域にある文明を根絶やしにする。セラフを侵食し、ムーンセルを掌握して、もう一度あの青い星の地上に降りて。降りる手段は何でもいい。14000年前のように分身でも構いませんし、月をうがった星の船で降りてもいい。いずれにせよ私は文明を破壊する。私はそのために生まれたものなのです。
Okay. There's another thing? I don't know if I want to... Fuck it, we're gonna talk again.
檻ですか?
Yeah, I'm messing with the cage. Yes, I would like to talk about the cage I'm in, thank you. Did you build it first off?
はい。私が作ったものです。きちんと作れていませんよね。きっと寝心地も悪いのでしょうし、座り心地だって気持ちの良いものではないのだろうと思います。いえ、わかります。ごめんなさい。不快な思いをあなたにさせたいわけではないのです。でもこの手は何かを作り出したり生み出したりするためには設計されていなくて、
Yeah, they're made only to
当た
destroy.
り前のことではあるのですけど、人間サイズの小さなものは組みづらくて不便ばかりかけさせてごめんなさい。
Nah. It may have been cramped, mentally and physically, but it wasn't that bad. It was actually easier to sleep in than you might think. But no, what I really want to know is why she went out of her way to build it in the first place.
やはりそこから出たいのですか?
I can put up with it until tomorrow.
ありがとうございます。今夜まではどうか檻の中にいてください。
Okay, okay.
我慢を強いてしまいますけれど、もう少しだけですから。
Okay. Fight time. We go into the fight. We go into the fight. We go into the fight. Okay, I am very low leveled. Altera doesn't have that many levels. I see a dream. A dream that feels like it should be a memory, but I don't know if I have anything left to remember. My experiences, my memories, pretty much everything that makes up Baron Bananas is gone. But even with that, I'm looking back into the past. So maybe it's Altera's dream, not mine. I see a single vessel traveling through countless glimmering lights in a boundless sea. No, not lights and not a sea. They're stars in space. I don't know whose vessel it is, but I know that she's inside it. A lone traveler amongst the stars. She flies faster than light for a length of time beyond all human measurement. Could that vessel be the Umbral star itself? It doesn't look the way I imagined it. Not like a vessel of destruction at all. What do you imagine a vessel of destruction? A fucking dreadnought? A galleon? It looks majestic. Beautiful, almost like a jewel. Of course, I'm seeing it from a distance, and I have no way to calculate its size. I wonder how big it truly is, and whether I can even comprehend that kind of scale. It continues on its long, long, long voyage. Its journey seems endless. It simply sails along through space, illuminated by glistening stars in the blackness. And inside, she waits. Not only to physically arrive at the next destination, far off as it is, but to reach the right time, when the civilizations within that destination achieve their pinnacle, ripe for the harvest. Eventually, the Umbral star finds something. Its brother, one might say. A pure photonic crystal, 1/6 the size of the planet it orbits. The seventh heaven art graft created by an unknown race. The moon, also known as the moon cell. Okay, so they're likening the Umbral star to the moon cell itself. Okay, that makes sense. They kind of can do the same thing in a way. The Umbral star is just more destructive than anything. The Umbral star then sheds a fragment of itself, aiming it toward the moon cell, to raid its treasure trove of information about the Earth. The fragment resembles a single teardrop. Or perhaps a comet, and she's likely riding in it. Now it begins. Could this be the end of life on Earth? The harvester has arrived, ready for the reaping. It aims to take the moon cell with all of its recordings of all events on Earth. Even the records of the Earthlings' souls are engraved in its code. And at the same time, it will destroy the lives that inspired them. I can only imagine that all of this took place just before the White Titan's rampage, just before the burning of the Earth. The messenger from the stars. The embodiment of destruction. The Titan of Tears. Then I see the cancerous invasion spread across the earth. Extinction seems inevitable. She crushes all civilizations and accepts no surrender. The beasts of nature suffer horrible mutations, run amok, and ultimately fall to ash. She leaves no trace of life behind. Everything on Earth and the moon is doomed to annihilation by her hands. Ooh, dramatic storytelling. Hey, Aura, how's it going? Yeah, we're like seeing a potential dream of the past. We're assuming it's a dream. But it's like, what? We're pretty sure this is exactly what happened 14,000 years ago. Simple and calm. Almost like a machine. The Titan smashes everything by order of the Umbral star. Converting life and civilization into her own mana, she grows, transforms, and transcends all limits. And all the while, she thinks. Every day's been beautiful. It's been pretty good so far. Hope your day's been good.
この行為にどんな意味があるというのか。破壊、破壊、破壊。旅の果てに出会ったもののすべてをただ壊す。あなたたちを、あなたたちを壊す、壊す、壊す、壊す、壊す。取り込んで壊す。なんだこれは。
I can sense her feelings. Hesitation, bewilderment, regret. The doubt she held as she marched across the scorching earth.
私は何なのだ。
This is a weapon that gained thoughts. That's the best way I can describe what the White Titan in Altera was. A weapon that gained a mind. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? Who am I? Woke up like 30 minutes ago, realizing to plug my phone. Oh no!
破壊のためだけの破壊を私はしている。これは違う、違う、違う。だって私はこんなもの一度だって。
The White Titan can't stop herself. Most of the land is in ashes now. Ancient civilizations have been erased. The galaxy's original organisms have already begun to die out. They've been shattered, burned, and exterminated. Our Earth and Moon are no different to her than any other planet she's been to. She's only fulfilling her duty. She'll wipe everything out, upload all the information she's gathered back to her starship, and then, as per her programming, she'll self-destruct. Her journey will finally end. At least, that's the plan. You're fucking obliterated by something! I know what it was. But it doesn't happen that way. That light. The light. The light! So big and bright, it nearly swallows the Titan whole. Her body, tougher than any stone on Earth, strong enough to resist the heat of stars, cracks before it. The impossible has happened. No one could have beaten the Titan. Not even the very personifications of the world's concepts. Those who were worshipped as gods. Yeah, she literally defeated the gods. I've said this so many times, but in the Fate universe, the gods are real. Across, like, every pantheon, the gods were an actual thing. They used to live among humanity. They used to, but, you know, they were still, you know, gods. They had physical bodies. White Titan showed up, she'd no-diff them. Just wiped out their physical bodies. Pretty much. She wiped out entire, like every pantheon. She wiped them all out. All that was left was basically just their spirit. They couldn't directly interact with humanity anymore like they could before. That was the end of the Age of the Gods and, like, the beginning of the Age of Man. The gods' last-ditch effort to keep the Age of Gods going was to create a human that was supposed to be a bridge between the two. That bridge was Gilgamesh, and he's just an utter prick. He didn't like the gods. He also was just kind of an asshole to all humanity because he was better than humanity. Especially in his eyes. But he was just kind of that final curtain. Gilgamesh was the one that fully separated heaven and earth. Yeah, their plan to just kind of maybe come back into prominence failed because Gilgamesh. Even the gods creating essentially a weapon to take care of Gilgamesh, to get him out of the picture, failed because he fucking befriended him. Gilgamesh made friends with a thing meant to kill him. And then the gods just like, well, now what do we do? She'd have crushed them right alongside their followers. None of them could have stood between her and her duty. But as she struck down one particular god, the concept of conflict, later known as the god of war, it appeared. Blue's around. He's lying upstairs. Yeah, the sword Altera uses, the wonderful creamsicle rainbow sword. Yeah, that's the God of War sword. She took it as a trophy. She took the God of War sword as a trophy. Her noble phantasm, which is summoning a giant death beam to come down and smite people, that's just the God of War trying to smite her. She establishes a connection with him, basically taunts him. He sends down a beam of death to try to kill her, and she just redirects it. Yeah, he's really bitter about that still. Even all these thousands of years later, he's really bitter about it. A single sword, forged and refined in the depths of the earth. Whatever man or god lived to witness its birth called it the Holy Sword. The ultimate phantasm created by the stars and humanity's deepest wishes. The embodiment of world-saving hope. A badass troll. Oh, the sword that eventually killed the Titan? Oh, it's probably one of the most well-known swords in all of, you know, the world and pop culture. There's literally one sword pretty much everybody knows. If they know nothing of Fate, they at least know about this sword. I will say that much. It's... Yeah. Yeah, it's Excalibur. She was killed by Excalibur. The world forged Excalibur, somebody wielded it, and took down the Titan. Excalibur is supposed to be the sword of promised victory. Pretty sure. Yeah, Excalibur's the sword of promised victory. It's the other sword that's just the sword of selection. No.
これはとても小さい。
As soon as you said a sword, everyone knows. Yeah, it was fucking Excalibur. Excalibur wiped her out.
人が手にするくらい小さいのに、ああ、こんな熱い。
The white massive figure splits in two. All the spiritrons it had absorbed from the planet fall onto the Earth's surface like powdery snow. There, in a faraway land, the Titan completes its collapse. It falls by the light of the stars to whom humanity had sent its most desperate wishes. After that, with the Titan having fallen on Earth, its memories are transmitted back to Altera's main body. Her digital form absorbs the records of Earth's destruction. She has failed to perform her duty. She could neither finish off the Earth nor conquer the Moon Cell. The backlash from the Titan's death shuts down Altera's real body on the Moon, at least for a few minutes. With that opening, the Moon Cell seals Altera's body away in an unknown darkness not connected to anything else. The Zero Dark. Something about all that just doesn't seem to fit. The Umbral Star's supposed purpose is to harvest, but the Titans seemed hell-bent on destruction. It's like a farmer burning all of his crops. In any case, that particular harvest came to an end. The Umbral Star, having passed through this solar system, sailed on through the Sea of Stars, leaving its shard behind in the Zero Dark. And in the center of that unknown land, there was only Altera. All alone, with nothing in her way and nowhere to go. Surrounded by nothingness. At least during her journey, she could look out and see the stars, not just the blackness. Not just herself. Endlessly replaying her own memories of death and destruction. But about 13,000 years later, Altera received a new memory sent from Earth. She got the memories of Attila. Her reincarnation. She saw a rolling green field with a cool breeze sweeping through it. No matter which way she turned her head, the field seemed endless. That memory, that feeling stuck with her. Like a precious moment from her own life submerged in a dream. That image had a surprising origin. When the Titan fell, its body became a ruin, and in that ruin, humans found a sliver of its essence intact in the form of a small child. The tribe in Central Asia who had made that discovery raised that child to be a champion of their people, a born warrior. She became their leader, all without knowing her true name or origin. And so, still imprisoned alone on the moon, Altera experienced life as a single human. She rode freely through the plains. She headed west with her many allies. She fought against all the people of the West as an unparalleled lord of conquest. She was given a name, a very different one from Safar. She hated the sound of it, and always said she wanted something cuter, but her elders would only smile and shake their heads. And then, how cruel is this? Altera, trained and engineered to destroy all humans, gained the experience of being one. Yes, the White Titan Altera, when the body fell, a bit of it managed to reincarnate into Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun was known for carrying around a sword known as the Sword of Mars, supposedly forged from a meteorite. Altera wields the god of war sword. What's another name for the god of war? Mars. That's what they went with. So the sword of Mars that Attila the Hun used is in fact the god of war's fucking sword. I love how fate does shit like this. I do love it. And by living as a human, she learned human emotions, which she then retained after that mortal body's death and continued to experience as she lived on alone in that cavern. Loneliness, emptiness, nostalgia, and the lingering guilt of all the lives she'd taken. And though the long, long dream has passed now, your emotions are seeping into me. Into this empty body with no memories of its own. I realize once again how unstable my existence is. What it really means not to have any memories. I feel light and hollow. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I disappeared. But I'm not afraid. Who am I? My existence isn't natural, that's for sure. In fact, I think even Altera's existence is more natural than mine. Scourge of God. Yeah. You know, shockingly though, in Fate lore, actual, Judeo-Christian God is brought up, but is never, like really given any kind of elaboration. Weirdly enough. They're brought up. Gods do exist in the Fate verse, so Judeo-Christian God is a thing. But no one's really ever elaborated on it, whether that god had a body of any kind, whether they were around for the deaths of the other gods. Really, the only kind of came into prominence again when Judaism and Christianity were a thing. They're a thing. It exists. Jesus was also a character, a person in the Fate verse. Saint Martha talks about Jesus a few times. I think initially kind of brushing him off at first, at least when she recalls. Actually, there are quite a few saints, obviously. Jesus hasn't shown up in any Fate things either. But he's confirmed to have existed in Fate. King Solomon is a very important figure in Fate Go. Hell, he's supposed to be the antagonist initially. He got his 10 rings from God that allowed him to basically do magic and perform miracles. Just Solomon was Solomon. So the Judeo-Christian God is a thing. In Fate, they just never talk about him. Oh yeah, Jeanne is actually our ally in this. She was beaten by Altera after failing to stop her and just kind of decided to join our crusade. Why? I don't fucking know. I think she just didn't have anything better to do. Or she's going off the recommendation of fucking Gilgamesh. Wonder if there's my favorite saint. They don't have too many saints. Off the top of my head, there was a Saint Martha, Saint George, or Georgios. I think that's it right now. There might be more. Hold on. Now you got me. You got me on the thing. Type Moon Saints. Let's see. Okay, there's a lot more than I thought. There's a lot more than I thought. Though I'm trying to go by ones that actually have, servants. If possible. Georgia's... Okay, so besides Georgios, Jeanne d'Arc, and Martha, they also have Lucius Longinus. You know, the Roman soldier that pierced Jesus' side. They made him a servant, and apparently he's apparently also a saint. I didn't know that. Charles the Great, or Charlemagne, also like one in this, supposedly. They have the shrouds of a few different saints that just appear as items throughout the entire franchise. They have the self-proclaimed saint, Amakusa Shiro Tokisada, who's I think they tried to make a saint. He was a Japanese Christian that tried to was part of a rebellion that ended up failing. They've described Moses as a saint in Fate, I guess. Moses is also a servant. Or at least he's appeared. I don't think he's a servant yet, but he's just appeared a few times. Oh, okay, like maybe once. But yeah, Moses is a thing. Still. They refer to Galahad as a saint sometimes, just because he managed to obtain the Holy Grail. But remember, this is Fate. This is Fate, so it might not be 100% accurate. They do take liberties. They do take a lot of liberties. So not too many. I mean, they're trying to draw from, you know, literally any historical or even fictional characters across the entire worlds. You know, everything. And they do fairly well. We've gotten a massive influx of, like, Chinese servants, too. Like, an entire chapter was set in a different variation of China, and they included a crap ton of Chinese servants. We had a few beforehand, but this just, like, upped the game so much. Obviously, they have a lot of Japanese ones. Greek is, like, a given. They've given, like, American folklore, characters, servants. Like, fucking Paul Bunyan. Yeah, that's a servant. Paul fucking Bunyan. Of all people. Billy the Kid. Christ, Thomas Edison is a servant, but he's like a lion-headed man. Don't ask. It's just never explained why he has the head of a lion. Never explained why he has the head of a lion. I gotta be careful I don't go on a complete and utter tangent of looking up Fate characters again. I do that too often. Way too often. I awaken from the dream. Slogging off the drowsiness, I approach the edge of the cage. The cage door can withstand any amount of force, but at the slightest nudge from me, it swings open. Yesterday, she'd promised to destroy the cage, but it seems... I see. She destroyed the lock. So now I can step outside. Well, outside. At least I can stretch my legs without having to worry about getting grabbed by a giant or sucked into a ring. Still, it would be nice to get some fresh air sometime soon. As I look up from the ground, it really hits me. Altera is so beautiful. Well, no. Wait, I mean she is, but... From down here, I can really see the difference in size between us. But for all her height, for all the length of her limbs, she carries herself with such grace and dignity. And I can already see the audio is decided to fucking desync itself. I don't know why it does that. It almost doesn't feel right calling her a giant or a titan. It seems more like a god. She seems more like a goddess. Even if she is a huge walking apocalypse, she's still beautiful. A beautiful monster. I had an inkling of that when I first saw her, but now, after seeing that dream, it hits me like never before. Maybe beauty is just beauty, wherever you find it.
どうかされました？もしかして眠れませんでしたか？眠る前にたくさんお料理を出しすぎたのが良くなかったのでしょうか？ああ、それとも元気が出るようにと思って適正プログラムの肝を食材に混ぜ。
Wait, what? I ate what? I ingested enemy programs, or installed them, or... That's gotta be bad for my health, right?
少量なら問題ないかと
Oh my god.
思って帰って元気になったりするかしらって。
Oh, what? Like a small medicinal wine before bedtime?
ごめんなさい。冗談です。混ぜたりしていません。私の声が届いていないようだったので、ちょっといたずらしてしまいました。許してくださいますか?
Well, she's apologizing that much. And she did say she was joking. But seriously, let's never actually do that. Ever. I belatedly tell her. Good morning. My drowsiness is gone now, so she doesn't need to worry about that.
Hi, Master. Ohayou gozaimasu.
And she really redecorated this place.
少し模様替えをしてみたんです。どうでしょう。気に入っていただけましたか?
Yes, the animal pelts really bring the whole thing together.
こういうことをするのはあまり慣れていないというか、初めてというわけじゃありません。これでも経験者なんです。ここ最初は本当に何もなくて暗いだけの空っぽの部屋でした。本当に何もなくて。
I think I have an idea of what she means, now that I've seen that dream of hers. For such a long time, there was nothing here but her.
でもある日ふと届くものがあったんです。 何と言えばわかるでしょう。それはとっても不思議な初めての感覚で、あなたたちのように言うならやっぱり夢のようなものでしょうね。見えたんです。そのいろいろなものが。その経験を思い返して模様替えをした結果が今日からの石室です。あなたの大きさに合う絨毯や装飾品を作りたかったのですが、私にはまだ難しすぎて。でも金貨の海だと歩きづらいでしょ。だからそれだけはのけてなんとか生活用品を組み立ててみたのですが、いかがでしょう。少しは良くなったとか思いません？
She's so kind and so considerate, guys. She's this gentle voice for a god slayer. I know, right? She's like very soft-spoken and timid for being a literal giant. I think it's better than before. Well, it's certainly being better than stuck in the cage, and she did spend all night making it, so I ought to be thankful. Thanks, Altera. But next time, can I request something more civilized? Gap cuteness. Hey, Brozard, how's it going?
喜んでもらえて。あなたと私の大切な場所だから、少しでもほんの少しでも良くしたいのです。私にはここだけだから。我がことながら外の私のことが少しだけ羨ましいです。
Her voice should be really deep.
私はあなたという契約者を得ることで確かに自由を得ました。英霊のような私、一人のサーバントとしてセラフの新天地をかけることができます。でもやっぱりこの世界は狭いですから。
Her smile is melancholic. In that moment, I can understand her feelings. The emptiness, the loneliness, and the longing. That dream of running through the fields must be running through her head non-stop. As heroic and powerful as she is, I have to ask myself, which of us is more of a prisoner? She's been here much longer than I have in this cold stone cavern. I feel that cold start to sink in. No, I just now start to notice it. It's not sympathy or compassion I feel exactly. What I feel is a sense of purpose. I'm not fighting for the moon cell's destruction or for the Umbral star, as much as I've thought about doing about both of those things since I gave Altera a codecast. Ugh, can't read quickly enough. What I'm fighting for is to free Altera, to let her walk freely in the outside world again. She can't do that without me. I can fight if it's for her.
私のために?
Oh yeah, she's fucking massive.
そんな風に言っていただけるのは嬉しいけれど、いけません。ダメなんですよ。本当に。ただ一時の感情に身を任せたりしては。私がこの石室から出るということは、ムーンセルを破壊し支配するということ。あなたは人間です。優勢の到来を望むはずのない存在です。そんなあなたがムーンセルの支配を、ひいては星の滅びを望んだりなんて、ほら、ありえないでしょ。
I do see the impossibility. But there are other impossibilities at work here too. course, I don't want the world to end, especially not with me on it. But at the same time, I'm a master who has made a contract with Altera. When I fight by her side, I'm not fighting for the end of the world. I'm fighting purely for Altera's sake, and for that, I'm proud to stand by her. I don't really have any memories, so in a way, this counts as my first decision. Maybe I'll have more questions later, but for now, I have to go with my gut. Ah, Liz!
みっともないったらないわ。また私の石室へ。そりゃ入るわよ。私たちの立場は対等だもの。それよいつまで未明領域に引きこもってるつもり？さっさとセラフの侵略を開始しなさい。それがあなたの使命でしょうね。赤のセイバーと青のキャスター。連中、あなたがまごまごしているうちにそれぞれレガリアのかけらを獲得しちゃってるのよ。いいこと、時間はもう残されていないの。いくら相手が雑魚だからってもたもたしてたら寝首をかかれるわよ。レガリアのかけら。
I've already decided to commit to this, but the realization of what that means is sinking in deeper and deeper. I'm going to war, to conquer all of Seraph. Hearing someone else talking about it, that's what made it hit me. Hold on. What did she just say now about Red Saber and Blue Caster? Why do I know those names? A nostalgic feeling starts quivering up from inside me, but it fades away before I can grasp it. Yeah, take a guess what we gotta do, guys. I have to take care of Tamamo and Nero.
自分のこともレガリアのことも分かってないの？あのセイバーとキャスターのことも？ああ、そう。檻に閉じ込めて何のごっこ遊びをしてるんだか不思議だったけど。そういうこと。聞く気がないから話していなかったんじゃなくて、聞きたくないから話していなかったわけ。じゃあ私が教えてあげる。が今どんな状態なのか。
Oh my God.
そもそも誰のマスターだったのか。
Liz makes everything worse in this game. What's she talking about? Her laugh keeps reverberating through my skull. I know my past is gone, and I know I have a contract with Altera. Does anything else matter right now? Maybe things were different before, but who I used to be? What could that have to do with the here and now? But there she is, ready to talk all about me before I woke up in this cavern.
いいこと小豚。今のあなたは無様なくらいにバラバラなの。かわいそうって言ってあげてもいいくらい。あなたは精神と魂が抜けた体に過ぎない。電脳体を構成する3要素のうちの肉体だけ。それがあなた。精神と魂はどこに行ったかわかる？ここにいる偽物じゃない。あなたが契約していた本当のサーバントのところよ。精神のあなたはメインサーバントの元へ戻った。魂はサブサーバントの元へ。
Yeah, mind with Nero, soul with Tamamo. Well, Liz isn't lying. I can tell that by the way Altera isn't looking at me. Baron Bananas split into 3. The original, true servants I formed contracts with.
でもそれは自業自得というものよ。だってあなたの電脳体を3つに分けたのは他ならぬあなた自身なんだから。
Yeah, he did do that by himself.
ムーンセルの王権を司る一つの指輪レガリア。優勢に対する防衛手段を与えられたあなたはそうしてこの石室に残されたのは中身に置いていかれた体だけ。死体と変わらないただの残骸だったのに。アルキメデスも誤算でしょうね。精神と魂が抜けて空っぽだった肉体にまさか意識が残っているなんて。ほら何かあったわよね。その辺を示す言葉残留思念ってやつ。
God damn, we're taking a while before I get to actual fucking, you know, gameplay. Oh my lord. God, this is a visual novel with some Dynasty Warriors mixed in every now and again. Residual consciousness. That's what they call it when the emotions of a tool's user are left behind on the tool, or when the will of the deceased stays in a certain location. The remnants of ingrained memories. Is that all I am?
Master.
I see. That's why. I understand, or at least I feel like it makes more sense now. That must be why I feel so empty. Assuming Elizabeth isn't lying, then it all makes sense. Although I never would have guessed I was missing both the mind and the soul. So I really am empty on the inside.
はあ、何落ち込んでるのよアルテラ。それとも落ち込んでる人間のふり？どっちにしろそのバカでかい体には似合わないわ。別にいいじゃない。そいつなんて初めからただの道具なんだから。あなたにとってそいつはムーンセル破壊のための便利なアイテムでしょ。レガリアを集め終わったら捨てればいいのよ。その後は私に任せなさい。きっかり廃品回収して今までの借りをたっぷり返させてもらうから。
道具なんて私は。
最初からそうするつもりで捉えたんでしょうに。今さら情が移ったからうちでずっと買いたいな。
Liz, shut the fuck up.
言わないでよね。あなたは優勢の使者。あなたにとって意味があるのは優勢の指令だけ。他はみんな誤差やおまけの類なんでしょ。どうせ全部破壊しちゃうんだし。重要なのはレガリアであって小豚なんていいとこ、お菓子のおまけ程度。そうよねセファールさん。
Okay, fight time.
またなの？いいとこで毎回お邪魔が入るわね。どれどれ？はは噂をすればなんとやらね。青のキャスターが未明領域へ向かって
Okay,
進行を
Tamamo was
開
making
始
the
した
first
わ。
move. Okay.
まだ通常のセラフ領域だけど放っておけばすぐにでも未明領域へ到達するわね。
We're gonna fight.
まさか放っておいたりしないわよねアルテラ。
飛んで火にいるとはこのこと。障害は一つずつ排除する。マスター、戦いの準備を。私のためにその身を捧げなさい。
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, there's the small Altera.
違うそう違うんだあの女の言葉は正しいが正しくない
Huh? Hmm? What's with this reaction? It's not like her at all. I can see Titan Altera getting upset, but Hero Altera? Well, I'm not used to seeing her like this.
私はレガリアのおまけだなんて思ったことはないむしろレガリアがおまけだお前は私のマスターなのだから
I see. So she's thinking about what Elizabeth said. Maybe she thinks I believed Elizabeth. That must be making her anxious. There's a deep-voiced baddie. It's literally the same VA, Brozard. It's the same VA. With the same character, technically. But it's deep. That's the first time I thought about Altera and Anxious together. Even knowing that the Titan Altera could feel that way, Hero Altera always came across as ice cool up until now. Then again, Altera did say from the start that the two of them were the same person, just different facets of that one persona. So I guess they do feel the same things. I tell her not to worry about what Elizabeth thinks. And I tell her I know she doesn't feel that way about me. Because if she did, I'd be dead by now.
その通りだその通りなんだなんだわざわざ語るまでもなかったな
Yeah, no need. Although, the first time we met, you forced me to hand you the regalia on pain of death.
あれは言葉のあやというやつだ交渉のための政治的圧力とも言う
Is she blushing? My heart brightens up at the thought of that. She prizes me more than the regalia? I didn't know I cared so much about that, but now that I hear it from her, it's... Well, it's like she turned all the lights on. Alright, time to go. Time for the two of us to fight side by side.
そうだな
It's not like I prize you more than regalia, baka!
もう一つここでお前に言うことがあるこれまでは話していなかったことだがエリザベートの言う通りお前は肉体だけの存在だ到底一個の電脳体としては安定した状態ではない
Okay.
安定させるには他の二つ
Oh.
精神と魂を統合する必要があるだろう
Okay, so we gotta fight Castor and Castor and Nero to claim the other parts of us so we don't fucking fracture. Okay, makes sense.
だが安心しろレガリアはすぐに集めるお前は何があっても我がマスターであればいいそうすれば少なくとも生き延びることだけはできるのだからでは出陣だお前のサーバントがどれほどのものかしっかりと見定めるがいい
Finally, I can play.
ああこの夢はいつ覚めるのか
Oh shit, we're losing. We're losing immediately. Where the fuck am I?
急げマスター
I'm right here.
進行する
Let's try to save our shit.
その文明
なんてちょちょいのちょいです。行きましょう。阻むものは全て排除します。
ほう、複数同時攻撃。これは序盤が最難関と見たぞ。
Alright, this calls for the big guns.
力を示す英雄を。
高ランクのセクターを制圧しろ。守りに徹していても押し負けるぞ。
ジャンヌダーク
Oh, the fucking birds.
無益な戦いではないと信じます。
He just wipes out everything. Gil is so broken. Okay, we saved that spot from being taken over. Let's conquer. Let's conquer a spot.
間に合いましたね。主のご加護があらんことを。
俺自らが出るしかないようだな。最低の時だ。
Hey, Nichols, how's it going?
通常のサーバントならそんなところかな。
喜ぶ帯だ。俺はどうだ。そう喜ぶ帯だ。
Pretty well. Have you been pretty good? Pretty good. Still trying to semi-troubleshoot audio. Because I'm finding audio monitoring my Elgato sound eventually desyncs now. And if I try to do 4K capture with the Elgato, there's a delay. But if I use the Game Capture HD, there's... like, it starts crackling after a bit. So I'm just at a loss. For now, I'm going with the eventual desync, and I can just fix it. But it's still annoying. Did I just lose? Did I just lose? I think I just lost. Yeah, I lost. Oops. Oops. Let's do value issues. My video editing software. Ow. Huh. Never failed a mission before. At least that I remember. Oh my god.
さすがはレガリアに選ばれた者たち。そう簡単に吐くけれど、私は破壊の。
Okay, let's try that. Let's try that again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I'll stick with Altera to begin with. I'll stick with using Altera and switch to Gil later. Wrong way.
私にかかればセクターの制圧なんてちょちょいのちょいです。その文明を破壊する。行きましょう。阻むものは全て排除します。
ほう、複数同時攻撃だ。これは序盤が最難関と見たぞ。
Trying to take control of high-ranking sectors.
敵を破壊せよ。無益な戦いではないと信じます。負けちれ。
big guys quick. I might be able to buy myself some time.
分身の力我が手にあり我が領土を奪うというのか面白いその挑戦を応じよう
Alright, 2 big guys right here. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know why all of a sudden my Elgato just wants to desync the audio. For me, specifically. When I'm monitoring. I wish I knew why.
ようやく聞くに足る活躍になってきたな。
その文明味方が攻められている防衛に行くぞ我が取り込む
I'm trying to look up things to maybe fix it, but I'm not finding much. I think the only true solution would be I need another monitor to play a game on. And not just keep using pass-through stuff.
その挑戦を応じよう
I mean, I do have my second monitor, but again, it'd be really awkward. I'd have to turn my head every time to play, or if I move OBS over, I have to awkwardly read chat that way. So I gotta like decide what's the lesser of two evils.
数が多すぎるな。貴様では。
細密の上に緻密を重ねレガリアの機能を解析しようやく叶った構成プログラムを刺激一騎当選の英霊を配下に従えついに実現した我が強大なる千年教軍団それをこうもあっさり蹴散らしてみせるとか反則にも程があります未明領域の脅威優勢の先兵可愛い賢い玉もちゃんには見こっとお見通し
So as you leave chat
私自ら相手になりま
next
し
to
ょう
the monitor, I find it not awkward to look over and read it. Oh, okay. Maybe next stream I'll try that. Well, next time I gotta use the PS4 for anything. Because I never have this problem with desktop games for obvious reasons. But maybe. Actually, maybe I will try the next time I do a desktop game. I'll try it that way. I'll actually, for once, make the game full screen on a monitor, and then have OBS open on the other. We'll see. We'll see.
言いたいところなんですけどここはお互い同じご主人様を持つ英霊同士ですしこうして出会ったのも愛縁起縁と申しますまずは話し合い言っときますはいご主人様タマモは血も涙もない暴君を卒業しましたからこうして相手とも対話いたします
Oh my god, Tamamo.
それがあなたの望みでもありますからには
I'm just gonna take a quick picture of my setup so you guys see what I mean. Just kind of how far away my things are. Don't mind the fact I have another stream open on the other monitor. I'm going to just kind of quickly put it into my Discord so I can download it to on my PC and then bring it up on stream. I'm gonna do this very fast. Try to at least. Okay, it's gonna be in downloads. Lord. Oh my god, the picture's giant. Like that's how much of a distance I gotta look between my main monitor and my second monitor. So part of your desk increased. Yeah, that's just how the desk is. It's like an actual big office style desk. Like this thing is not technically set up to be 2 monitors, really. It's meant for 1 monitor. I could I mean, I could potentially try to rearrange where the mic goes, I don't know, and bring that monitor a little closer, because I do have it on a stand. I mean, that monitor, I don't know. There's things I could probably do to do it. That's why I was a little hesitant of let's move OBS over there or play a game on there, because I do have to turn my head a little bit more than you'd expect. But I'll fiddle around with it. I'll fiddle around with it.
対話か
Unexpected. I thought she'd attack on the spot, that she'd write us off as evil invaders. But I appreciate this. As long as we're talking, we should be face to face, including me.
お前を外に出すのか
It's worth a try for sure? Yeah. I think that's the best move. The other me has already shown himself. We should try to talk on equal ground. If we can do that, we should be able to earn some of their trust.
それはそうだが
Is she saying she doesn't want me to step out? I know it's dangerous, but they know the risks too. We should at least show them we're willing to do the same. Besides, her purpose is to obtain the regalia, not to fight for the sake of fighting. So it wouldn't hurt to try negotiating first. And when it comes to negotiating, I think I'm better at it than she is.
ご主人様、私のラブ感知スキルが知れています。あなたは間違いなく私のご主人様。月の聖杯戦争を共に戦ったただ一人のお方。もちろん正確にはその肉体であるお方。ああ、おいたわしや、そのような。
キャスターざれ言に時を費やすのなら話はこれで終わりだ。
ああ、もう何を焦る必要があります？あなただって今この時に限るのならご主人様のサーバントでしょうに。分かってますよね、あなた。今のご主人様がどれほど危うい状態なのか。不安定で揺らめいて、残った知性が今にも消えてしまいそうなほどに儚い、そういう状態ですよね。
I could disappear at any time? I do feel empty, but hearing it put that way gives me, well, all kinds of feelings. For the first time since I can remember, I feel mortal.
そこで私は提案いたします。肉体のご主人様、それにそこの白いあなたもどうか降伏を。そんな状態のまま戦闘を行うなど自殺行為のようなもの。
It's probably the most normal and level-headed thing you've said in a long while, Tamamo. I'ma be real.
こちらへいらしてください。私ならレガリアがなくともケアできます。というか、お望みとあらばサーバント契約なんてたちまち解除してそのまな板女から解放してご覧に入れますとも。
Wow! Really low blow. Miss Flatty? Jesus Christ.
なんだと。
本当は我慢するつもりでしたが言います。ええ、言わずにいられますか。こんな状態のご主人様をよくも引っ張って戦闘なんてさせてくれやがりました。あなた殺す気ですか？殺す気ですね。不安定な電脳体は傷つきやすく治しにくい。些細な傷でさえ崩壊につながるのです。知らないなんて言わせませんとも。
私は
I've been in that much danger? Her spelling it out like that really makes me think. If Castor is offering to help, should I work with her? Is that my best option? To save myself, the Earth, and the Moon? A good master wouldn't have to ask. I know who Altera is and what she wants. I'm betraying all of humanity just by standing by her side. With that in mind, I should... refuse to betray Altera. I'm staying with her. Fuck it. it wouldn't be right to leave her. Above all else, even humanity and the fate of the world, I'm Altera's master. This body is certain of nothing else but that. I don't know why. No one's really given me a reason, at least not one that I can remember. But I, Baron Bananas, am Altera's master. I feel bad for Castor. She seems like she genuinely cares for my well-being. But I don't know her at all. That's why I won't run to her. So I'll say it right out. I won't stop being a master. Back in you go, pull out your sword.
聞いての通りだ、キャスター。対話は終わりだ。そもそもこの男の命は私が握っている。逆らえば殺すと断言もした。そうだ。私から逃げられるはずが。
Are you still going on about that? Threats aside, I'm your master through thick and thin. No matter what happens to my body, I don't plan on changing that.
何なのだお何なのだはこっちのセリフです。
Oh my god.
何ですかその赤面、何ですかそのラブ感。セーバーさんのみならず、とうとう優勢のエイリアン的先兵まで陥落とか。
Everyone wants the master's... Yeah. Everyone wants to jump his bones.
さすがですご主人様、素敵。
Oh my
じゃ
fucking
なくて
god.
お覚悟を。多少手荒な真似をしてでも取り返します。
Please don't use your castration punch on us.
何を言う。私は陥落などしてはない。いないぞ。だが、マスターからの力を確かに得た。魔力、気力、ともに十分。いかなる敵も破壊してみせる。
何がマスターからの力ですか。それはいいえ、問答は無用。
Okay, back to fight. Back to fighting.
お前に恨みはない。むしろ借りができた。その礼に速やかに倒してやろう。
Okay, let's...
数が多すぎる。貴様では全てを守りきれんぞ。
Oh, Talamo's just in the fight here. Okay.
守るべきものを選べ。さまつなセクターなど捨てても構わん。
あらゆる命。
Ugh.
様を味方が
Okay, she's pissed off.
戦隊か。
Yeah, Talamo's pissed. Talamo's pissed. Oh yeah, she's fucking pissed.
マスター、指示を。我が領土を奪うというのか。面白い。その挑戦
I'm gonna... I'm gonna go ahead and try to capture other lands
進
and
行する。
have Tamamo leave me the fuck alone.
神はプラントがいる。我が取り込む。先にあれを始末するぞ。その文明を
Ah, fucking birds.
このままでは制圧される。早急に撃退する。
Oh my god, they fucking stunned me. You shitting me right now?
セクター制圧が完了したら、次はリーダーのもとへ。
Swapping to Gil.
英雄を。
当然だ。貴様は引っ込んでいろ。陥落は時間の問題か。うまいまし。
He wasn't stunned. is it? There it is. Last one. And it's poisoned. There we go. I'm gonna head back to the one Tamamo was in, solely because there's another piece of the Noble Phantasm circuit in here that I missed the first time. I kind of need that. I kind of sort of need it. Next. This one's got the last piece I need, and it's another big one to conquer. There's the piece straight ahead. There it is. Alright, I can do my Noble Phantasm when the fight calls for it. Doing the Extella maneuvers to help take out the big guys, because they're kind of pains in the ass. Always damage them heavily. Take it down. Alright, one to go. One more aggressor left. It's gonna be... It's almost dead. Now it's dead. That was easy. Okay, Gil, take them all out, Gil. Yeah, just quit running away, you bitch. One more. Got him. Alright, that one's good. Ooh, I like that combo. Not that one. I mean, this one's still good, but I like the other one I just did. So Gil has access to literally thousands upon thousands of Noble Phantasms. He just doesn't know how to use them. He literally... That's why he just fires them out of portals like arrows. That's it. He just launches them. Just pure power. What are their abilities? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. He just uses them as projectiles. It works for him. It does what he... They do what he needs them done to do. Not like many people can stand up to the barrage. There's only two that he, like, for sure knows the full capabilities of, and they're both, like, his own. That being his chain Enkidu, which is a chain that can bind divine beings, and then his main one, Ea, the sword he essentially used to split heaven and earth. Well, not essentially, but he did use to split fucking heaven and earth. When I get to the actual final fight here for this map, I'm gonna fucking use it. I will use it. Come on, let's keep moving. God damn. Taking over my fucking territories. Ah, they fucking got him. They ah, damn it, Altera's still stunned. Okay, now she ain't. Gale, stop being stunned, please. I'm just trying to break through it. There. It's all good now. There we go. Okay. Ah, they conquered that one. Fuck you, Tamamo. I just want to conquer all the zones, damn it. Let me conquer all the zones. Oh, good. We leveled up. Where's the last one? There's the last aggressor here. Alright, let's just deal with them right now. Otherwise, I'm going to lose. Ah! Tamamo! She came up from behind me. Extella maneuvers to get her the fuck out of here. At least some of them out of here. Okay, there. Tamamo can go away. Alright, finally. Finally! Tamamo is out of here. Now we just got the big guy. big guy. Zzz.
やはりつまらぬ。消えよ。喜べ、褒美だ。尺な。これはどうだ。たまには本気を出すか。
Okay, last one here, and then I gotta go back to number 3 because I got taken over again. So much for me wanting to end early today. I wanted to end early to get some other stuff done. Nope, not happening. There, it's dead.
制圧完了だ。あとは捨ておけ。
ここまでの戦果を上げるとはもう小さいなどと切り捨てられんな。
飛ぶぞ。
Okay, depending on how many this has, that's actually got way more than I thought it would. Jumping over them. I'm just gonna continue on. The one that's important. Oh, hi, Medusa. No wonder you guys are winning.
私の毒は甘くしびれますよ。私がいる戦場こそが形のない島。あなたを新しい生贄として歓迎します。
This will at least fuck them up a lot.
やはりつまらぬ。消えよ。
荒々しいのですも
Ooh, she managed to block it.
無残にもがいてもらいましょう。挽回します。
喜べ、褒美だ。
しっかり見せましょう。
Okay, she's going super mode.
たまには本気を出すか。
Oh, she blocked it.
やはりつまらぬ。消えよ。
We're almost there. We're almost there.
これは少々遊びが過ぎましたか。
笑わせてくれるわ。
The hell? I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. Medusa, how are you not dead? There, now you're dead.
お役に立てると思っています。
Took longer than it needed to, but whatever. She did.
最低の時だ。
I've killed over 8,000 dudes in this map alone now.
そうだ。これはどうだ。喜べ、褒美だ。
There's the last one.
最低の時だ。 やるではないか。
Okay. That one's better now.
飛ぶぞ。この地は治めたぞ。取るに足らん領土だがな。
Yeah, we got the victory.
あのランサーは特に強い。奴の宝具は貴様にも効くぞ、アルテラ。心臓兵装が相手だ。せいぜい警戒してやれ、雑種。かりそめとはいえ我が領土だ。不届き者を蹴散らしに行くぞ。これはどうだ。喜べ、褒美だ。
Hi, Karna. All right, yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna fight Karna. I need to heal Gil. Oh my god, the fucking bird. There. Hit him with the Extella maneuver. Not what I wanted. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Transform. Okay, R2 is Noble Phantasm. Cool. I can never remember which one is Noble Phantasm, which one is Super Mode. So I'm gonna need Super Mode for Karna right now. Well, I've freed the sector from being invaded. Okay, now he went super. Okay, we're fine though. We're fine. We're fine. We're all fine here. We're all fine here. Gil's chains would actually work really well against Karna, because Karna is a god. He has divinity. It would work incredibly, incredibly well. The chains get stronger the higher someone's divinity is. You use it on a normal person, it's just going to be like a steel chain. Use it on a god, yeah, they're not breaking out. There we go. Oh, I'm done? Oh, I thought I would have to fight Tamamo. Huh. Well, I never used my Noble Phantasm. I'm sad. I thought I would have to fight Tamamo. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Failed the mission there. Failed the mission there. Failed that one. Okay, we managed to do that. Our bond's up with Jean. Wow, just... Wow, I totally fucked that one up. Okay. From the looks of it, I'm still intact so far. No pain, no changes I can see. Looks like it won't be disappearing anytime soon. The enemy retreated after losing their Lancer, Karna. We secured a victory, but Caster escaped with her piece of the regalia nonetheless.
その宣告のキャスターとのことだが、改めて言っておく。お前は絶対に私から離れられはしない。
We get it all.
だから、いや違う。そんなことを言いたいわけじゃない。ありがとう、マスター。そのだな。いや、言ったままの意味だ。ありがとう。石室ではゆっくり休め。
Okay.
あそこの回復効果は多少なりともお前の肉体を維持させるのに役立つはずだ。お前は私のマスターだ。私はこれと選んだ虜を死なせはしない。
Well, I mean, that's nice.
ではしばしの別れだ。次の戦いで会おう。
Okay. Later, Altera. Oh, hi, Gil. The King of Heroes, Gilgamesh? I'm so surprised I almost forgot to breathe. He's not the enemy. He's our ally, in theory. So I tell myself there's nothing to fear. No, you should be afraid. It's Gil. But I don't quite believe that. Why is he here while Altera's gone?
何を驚く？副官が本陣に姿を見せるのは道理であろう。さて、ガランドの肉体よ。己が真実を知らされた気分はどうだ？聞いたのだろう？魂もなく精神もない抜け殻が己の正体だと。であれば、朽ゆく運命を嘆くか、世界の無慈悲なる様を呪うか、というのがありきたりの反応だな。あれこれ抜け落ちていようと、あり方というものは一朝一夕には変わらんな。常に目の前のものを第一とする。常に自身にできる最善に手を伸ばす。それがどれほど困難な道であろうと、その困難さすら気に留めん。まったく前向きにも程があろう。
Gilgamesh shrugs his shoulders and hurls his taunts with a wry smile, mock amazement in his voice. I can't even begin to understand what he's thinking. Yeah, you're not going to. It's Gil.
まあよい。せいぜいあがけ。貴様のそのあり方が何かの運命を変えるかもしれん。俺からの忠告はそれだけだ。最後まで己の愚かさを貫くがいい。
Thanks, Gil, for being you. Was that a warning or some kind of reassurance? Or was he just teasing me that whole time? Knowing Gil, the answer is yes. Anyway, back to the cavern for now. I need to confirm something. Well, I want to, at least. Out of the 3 elements of a digital shell, I'm in a situation where I only have one. Caster told me I'd eventually fade away because of that. So before that happens, I want to retrieve the mind and soul and fuse them into myself. Altera stayed quiet about that. Was it because she didn't want to worry me?
はい、そうです。危険性を告げることはあなたをいたずらに恐怖させてしまうと思っていました。
Why is she hanging her head in shame? She was only trying to look out for me. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Just as I thought. I had a feeling, but this confirms it. This Altera is much shyer than the Altera on the outside.
そんなことを言うのはどの口です。あなたは分かってはいないのです。私のそうこの私の私の虜になってしまったということが一体どんなに恐ろしいことなのか。こんな風に
You're pressing us against your boobs.
されてもこんな風にギュッとされても何の文句だって言えないのですよ。
Oh no, I'm being pressed against boobs. How terrible. Oh, I can't even think of the words to describe the utter terror I feel right now. Woe is me to be just suffocated amongst a bosom.
あなたは自覚すべきです。私の虜であるということ。私の
this is actually okay. It's not like the first time when I thought she was gonna crush me. She's still squeezing me, but not hard. She's soft and warm. Altera's body has a bouncy kind of beauty, and being this close to her skin, to her body, it feels great. Maybe it's the fatigue talking, but I could stay here forever. Just me and this comfy giant monster enveloping my whole self. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy. Every part of me is starting to relax. What?
そんなに強く抑えていないですから、ちゃんと気をつけてください。で、釣り落ちて大変なことに。
Now, from head to toe, I feel a whole different kind of softness. Oh my god. How exactly did I get into this situation,
マスター、
Uh-huh.
あまりもさもさしないでください。そんな風に。
Uh-huh.
そんなに暴れては
Oh, okay.
ダメですよ。
Oh, okay. Huh? What? Am I doing something naughty here? No, I'm just dancing around happily because you saved me from falling. There's no problem. No problem at all. None.
でもそんなにお好きなようなら
God.
我慢します。ひどい人、マスター。こんな
This is a thing that's happening.
私恥ずかしいです。
No problem here. No problem. Right? No problem at all. I think I'll stay like this for a bit longer. Altera's trembling voice is nice on the ears too. Oh my god. Dude. You fucking...
今日のマスターは意地悪です。
Well, that fucking happened. Okay, so, we're gonna end there for today. Yep, took a little longer than I thought, but that's okay. I still have time to do what I want to do, which is post office and fry some female bacon, because they want that done. They want to get that done today. But yeah, that was a fucking thing that just happened. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. That was really weird all of a sudden. Yeah. Well, not feel weird. Go over to Oracle's channel and check her out. There's not gonna be anything weird like that happening there. Unless you count her just getting really giddy when playing through her Otome games and being whooshed off her feet by the many, many, many handsome men. Go check out this wonderful guardian angel. She's amazing. Also go and check out Nichols. Apparently doing a little bit of co-working, so they're doing a little bit of work, so you can tune along in and work on some stuff yourself. Then afterwards, more than likely, they're going to be playing a game. That seems to be their great working little setup there. Start with some work, and with some fun. So go if you got to do either of those. Want to do some work or have a little bit of fun. Let's do it now. I know I made those really late shoutouts, but I couldn't really find a good spot to kind of segue into them, you know? Like I usually do. I tried. I was trying, but I couldn't think of a good way to segue in from any of that. Anyway, let's look at our schedule for the rest of the week. I'm taking tomorrow off, potentially starting our next watch-along tomorrow. Potentially, we will see. But I will for sure be back Thursday for some Pokemon Crystal. I mean, we're going to be trying to hunt down Entei and Raikou. That's what we're going to be trying to do. We're trying to hunt down the last two legendary beasts. Holy Moses. And from there, we can try to hunt down Ho-Oh, and then we can get our final challenge out of the way, which is tackling Mount Silver. So, yeah. That's it. That's all for me for today. So, my god, we're actually making progress in Fate Extella now that I put it on the fucking schedule. I'm actually making goddamn progress. Maybe I'll try to do that now every other week when I have my Monday, Tuesday off again. Just make it Fate Extella to get through Fate Extella. Like, 2 more streams and Altera's story's done. 2 more streams of it, Altera's story is finished. Because I'm doing a mission per stream. Anything more than that, and I'll be running way too long. But anyway. Thank you, everybody, for watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, so Thursday, 6 o'clock, I'll be back with some Pokemon Crystal. We hunting down some legendaries. But until then, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.